So where were we, bro? Motherfuck, I'm gonna. Detailed spiritual figure leader was able through hypnosis. Make sure this is on chat.
Yeah, dude, Tita is the spiritual figure leader. She's able through hypnosis to manipulate. I definitely misspelled like did not make this fluid. Hypnosis to manipulate family, herd mentality. But
What does high level mean? What does it? What the high level mean?
that just come like just general what it means.
What about character dive? Something like that.
Yeah, like main plot branches or something. Like it's like different things that like probably need to be covered that I gotta think about like reasons for. But you can also type in reasons for to get
different thing. Why is it fucking slow? Why is my fucking computer being slow? What the fuck, no? No, it's just my ChatGPT. My computer's being fast. It's ChatGPT that's tripping. Piece of shit, ChatGPT. I think I know it.
I'm assuming you're gonna want a role in this.
I don't mind just writing. I've always like have fantasized about just writing and not having a role. However, what I do want is to direct this movie. I want to film. It's more important for me to film.
Dude, if you help me do that, we can get a lot of extra like.
I don't give a fuck about being in the movie. I just want to like. I'm gonna enjoy more making sure the movie's like. I see it as practice for like eventual shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about having a role.
Dude,
make sure it's consistent.
Seeing yourself on TV acting is fucking hilarious.
I know I'm a great actor, but I would rather like. If it fits the plot,
this is Shane Gillis vibes, bro. Like,
it's like hilarious.
Kind of like it's not fucking DiCaprio.
But let's
shit.
let's make it funnier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm down to add some humor. I think. Oh, shit.
So
who else is gonna want to be
high level is basically you see high level in this is basically things that were left over from the prequel from the prequel, right? The prequel. So it's basically like plots we are trying to like. How would you say it? Like plots we're trying to what like
we're trying to cover. We're trying to cover certain like dialogues and like main plots.
High level is leftover plots from the sequel, and we need a better title so that if we were to hand the script to someone that don't know what high levels is, they would understand based on what we said. I don't know if it makes sense, but I feel like the strongest our bases are, the more fucking easy it is for us to read later on. Your best fit for what you described is perfect, bro. It's War of the Worlds 3, right? That's how the fucking latest movie was titled.
Yeah, maybe 4. World War 4. War of Worlds 4.
Wow, 4.
The shout out. We just call it WW4. War. Maybe it was World War.
War of the Worlds 4.
World War.
Whatever the details for now. Carryover plot threads.
Bro, it's funny. I even typed up a plot, dude. You see this on the movie?
You even typed up a plot.
I typed this up. This was before ChatGPT, bro. But when their family members suddenly and mysteriously started going evil, Fadi and Raimi are focused to battle down the family tree to find the root of it all. That's clever.
That's actually really fire.
Damn, pre AI days, bro.
Yeah, but it's pretty fire. Like it's like a zoom to it really perfectly. I feel like
the family tree to find the root of it all. That's clutch.
That's a spiritual family.
Type that into ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Be like, beat this, bitch. Hilarious.
An easy thing we could do is basically tell ChatGPT the ending, the plot, and nous proposer d'autres. But fuck that. I would rather we come up with it organically.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should come up with that organically.
Dude, somebody just subscribed. Bro, did you hear that shit? The ring?
Yeah.
Somebody just subscribed to a YouTube channel right now.
To your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't even know we had a live chat going on. That's hilarious. Let's see what the fucking people are saying. Really quickly. Dude, 2 people just subscribed. That's funny. It's really funny. What are we doing? We're fucking writing a script for a leftover movie we had called War of the Worlds, is what the fuck we're doing, as is stated by the title. We're actually writing the plot right now. And it's basically the writer's process, bro. That's what it is. Appreciate the subscribe. Damn, another one? What the fuck? Mais bro, c'est anormal. Appreciate the subs, guys. Really appreciate it. Bro, why is this not updating though? Like, what the fuck? Voila, so. Why are you saying bad words? Can I report you? Don't report me, bro, please. I beg you, don't report me. Don't be lit, huh? Okay, so let's get the script going right here. Fatty and Marina have been converted to the dark side. Indeed, you guys have been converted to the dark side. Corey and Sam are longtime Black Op dark side leaders.
What else? I think that's the big stuff. It's not that much.
Well, all the cousins, aside for Rami's fate, are pretty sealed. I remember that, like, the scene where everybody was, like, eating the food, the poison food.
Yeah.
Everybody just is evil all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So that's, like, pretty set in stone, unless
that's just like a temporary thing. She only hypnotizes for like one night kind of thing, and everybody goes back like, oh, maybe like everybody's waking up and they're like, what happened last night?
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
That's good. Or that's a good idea. Or one people turns out to be immune.
Yeah, that's an idea too.
I am allowed to fucking swear if I fucking want to swear. That's a fact. What's up, people? What's going on?
So what? Immune? Okay, so.
But I wouldn't say everyone's immune. Just like one person's immune.
That's like that could be the Ez and Samsara because they for sure weren't in the. They weren't.
Well, then they wouldn't be immune. They would just
in the frame whenever all the people were running, so you could.
You'd have to introduce them as new characters.
Yeah, I'd like to start with like.
But then we'd have to make sure that they're there, or else we go with someone's immune plot.
Yeah, I don't want to start with us explaining what happened to Raimi. I want that to just be figured out.
Just not explain it, not have a narrator.
Figure what happened through it, yeah.
Okay, not have a narrator just like up out and say like narrate the shit. Like this is like a recap. You wouldn't want to do a recap?
I was thinking about doing that.
Doing a recap could be pretty solid.
I'll just use the video, the footage I already have.
You still have it? But you still have it like originally? Because it'll be hard to recycle.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, it'll be super hard, dude. There's the soundtrack. It'll be a nightmare, but it's still doable. Right. But you don't have to talk about that. Let's figure that out first.
Do I have it? That's a good question. It might be on my old MacBook Pro, actually. I have it.
That'd be fire. So this would allow us to do a quick 2-minute recap.
Let's go, but
whatever.
If we don't have that...
But
what did I say?
Potentially, concepts would be potentially immune cousins, but I wouldn't count Ezra and Samsara as immune cousins. They would be like just new characters. Immune cousins would be like
What did I say the idea was?
You wanted to get Ezra and Samsara to like just be non-affected, and I don't know what, but they're not affected by it. So,
Oh
but
no, I was thinking like everybody would wake up like um cousins like sober up from the food
yeah, yeah,
hypnosis.
they would sober up from the food and be like, "What happened last night?" Memory
They
blank,
have apathy.
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 What does that mean?
Is it yeah, apathy? It's like when you like humans have a historical apathy, like where we don't remember what happened in history, and we're searching so hard right now. Like, what the fuck happened? We like lost all this fucking dialogue from history. We have no idea what happened to us. That's like apathy.
You fucking writing? Why can I not fucking see?
I think I got the wrong word. Oh no, I'm not.
Oh, you're not on the Google Doc.
It's not. Amnesia. The word I was thinking of is amnesia, bro. I was saying it all wrong. Put that in there.
Amnesia, yeah, exactly.
I'd like to introduce like a new
Well, the new
plot, or like not a plot, but a new like storyline of some sort that's interesting. We're some like I think what we should do is pull from something that's famous, like fucking I don't know, like what's a famous ass movie or
bro, what was the
theater.
what was the point of Teta's wrongdoing? Like, what is so bad about the plot?
Could go back and explain more of Teta's story. That's a great idea. Like you know how like Star Wars kind of goes back and plays episodes from, like before we could pull
Exactly.
we could what do you call it, like pull from explaining prior history, like
Why did Teta poison the food?
no we know that it's because the dark side essentially, that's another thing I should probably type up here.
Or like, why did Teta join the dark side? I don't know.
Yeah, the concept is that the dark side wants to get all the like good people over the dark side. They want to conquer everything. It's like a religion, for instance. It's like except fucking down to the fucking they'll do anything to make it happen. And so the only person that the dark side doesn't have, hasn't engulfed yet, is just Raimi. At least that's what we think. And Teta is the ultimate leader of the dark side, and she's able to like use like much bigger powers.
But what if Teta had to poison us to attain a certain level of power, and then we go?
That's what I'm saying. Kind of happened. Like she went, dude. She like pulled like one of the biggest moves possible, and Corey had to summon Teta, which is like You never do that. That's like fucking calling Trump and saying we need fucking a Hail Mary. That's what Corey did. And Tata like made the big ultimate move. But like we could explain more of like I do want like a Tata like a good amount in this if I can.
We could fucking
But
send.
you can't like that's the thing that I like that we captured the first time is that she doesn't need to talk in her role to communicate what she's doing.
Exactly.
And she didn't fucking like. And
You just have to use.
Ask the mysterious.
You have to use the setting. So Corey being talking and her just like Godfather-ish, but she only communicates. So the scenes.
That's a great word.
The scenes with her, we have to like. She's always in the forefront, and people are behind her. We have to communicate power through setting.
I agree, bro. That's what you're doing.
The same way you did with the Palpatine scenes.
I used Godfather. I like that. Tata is the Godfather.
100%. 100%. She talks a little bit, but shows tremendous power by the few words she says.
What does happen in like Godfather and some of those like?
So the original Godfather has a big ass family, and he's a crime family, and people come see him asking for favors. They'd be like, Tata, I keep getting harassed by these fucking clowns. They keep talking to my daughter. Can you
summon groups to come like?
Can you whack them? And then the Godfather would be like, what do you think I am? Like, you think I just go whack people? But I hear you. I'll see what I can do. So she stays noble.
Dude, hold on. Pause that. Pause right there. Tata is portrayed as a bad guy, Godfather. But we could give her a backstory that makes sense for her.
But it makes you root for her.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes you understand her, even though she's like.
Hold on, bro.
That's what's so beautiful by the Godfather. So he'll whack people, but you're like, I understand where it comes from. Kind of like Breaking Bad. You're rooting for the bad guy. You want him to cook another batch of meth. You want her to poison another batch of people. You have to make the audience understand that Tata's poisoning of the whole family was justified. We can portray that. Makes you root for her wrongdoings, or like, I would understand it with that, because the Godfather isn't typical. You don't see him as the bad guy, but what he does is bad, bro. He deals drugs. I don't know if he deals drugs, but he gets people whacked. Whatever he does is morally like not chill. But you root for him. Same way you would root for Walter White to cook his other batch of meth.
Damn, bro, you're spitting, bro.
Damn, we're out here gaining subscribers, bro.
Just trying to capture all this. Bro, that's such a good idea, bro. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow like sober and be like, oh, that was actually not that good.
No, I'm pretty sure we'd be still lit, though.
Dude, this is a great idea. Yeah, we get it. So
what up, Soggy Playas? What up? What's up, guys? Yeah, what you were saying?
Yeah, so how do they do it in like Godfather and these kind of movies to like make you feel bad for the... Oh, dude, did you see the new Frankenstein?
Oh, I'd be super down to watch that.
Bro, I watched it. It's actually really
good. I heard Jacob Elordi's performance is emotional and really like
super dude. It makes you side with Frankenstein.
Dang, you're making me really wanna, cause
yeah,
he's like a hot new actor. Like he's a new hotshot actor right now. He's just going off. He's super.
On Netflix, might be on.
Yes, it's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix.
I'll have to ask Maria if she'll sign us in, but
I'm sure you have it on this thing.
Oh, true. Yeah, probably.
It's been out forever. But you for sure have it.
Definitely watch it. Frankenstein is one of those like, I don't want to spoil for you because we're going to watch it, but like,
just give me like the.
I mean, I'll let you watch it, but like, they do a good job of
making
casting a different perspective on the Frankenstein. Like it's whoever the Frankenstein's the doctor. He's the dad.
Yeah.
He builds. What does he call his?
Isn't Frankenstein the creature?
I don't think like Frankenstein's actually Dr. Frankenstein's.
Okay. Yeah. It's true. It's Dr. Frankenstein.
What does he call him? Anyways.
Whatever.
But you portray like the idea. You'd think Frankenstein's the bad guy, but like as the movie develops, you kind of come to realize like you get why Frankenstein is the way he is. It's because he was abused.
I don't know.
Like that's kind of what the story is. But like anyways,
makes you feel for her.
Makes you feel for the Frankenstein.
But that's kind of, we would have to give like an extra that's adding a different layer to Tita. That's like adding a backstory to her. That's not making you understand. Oh no, that's kind of making you. That's making you understand why it's not making you understand why she acts like that right now. It's making you understand why she became like that. It could make you understand why she acts like that. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah, it just depends if like we want us to finish the movie as in like she's doing it for a good purpose, or like it's not her fault that she got to that point, but she's
not
still
her fault.
acting evil.
It's not her fault that she got to that point, but be more like
You come to sympathize with her and be like, I would. You want to be like, I feel like at the end of the movie, I want someone to be like, I would do the same as Teta
exactly
for the family.
and the
It
fact
has
that
to be something for the family.
and the fact that she has like that it's actually all because of her.
You know what? We kind of did touch on this. We say like, oh, Samuel, remember in the canoe scene?
I have the canoe scene. I could pull it out.
Here, I have it played right here. There's still a few of them missing, right? Listen to what Sam says.
Given name. I need. Why are you doing this, man? You're the only one who hasn't given in. I need to bring you back to the chalet.
Why did you go evil on us, dude? I did us a big favor.
I got to what side that is. We all need to be one family. We all need to be on one side.
There, right there. Teta wants us. They want us all to be a family
Be on one
and be
side.
on one side.
Kid, that's
Maybe Teta used to be on the good side.
the scene we're referring to.
Oh, maybe Teta used to be on the good
Corey,
side.
and now you're turning on us? I thought you were my brother. We all need to be one family. We all need to be on one side, no matter what side that is.
That's the scene we're referring
Dude, what's
to.
happening? Tell me the truth. There's something shady going to be on one side, no matter what's favor. I got Corey, and now you're turning on us? I thought you were my brother. We all need to be one family. We all need to be on one side, no matter what side that is. Dude, what's happening? Tell me the truth. There's something shady going on.
At the moment, Tita is portrayed as a bad guy, but we need a script that helps the viewer understand her side of the story and side with her. I agree. Root
I don't like this last part. I don't think.
and justifies everything she has done. Yes, exactly. It makes you root for the bad guy-ish kind of. Side note. That's a side note. Kind of makes you. The dark side is essentially another morale perspective. It has to be something.
I like the idea that Teta used to be. Dude, I need to show you something that you would really like. It's called The Grand Inquisitor. It's out of a book called Brothers Karamazov. And it's
Yeah,
a
one
little
of
bit
your
about
favorite books.
religion and the fact that the Grand Inquisitor, like, so Jesus was out on like the Roman land or whatever it was, like doing all these miracles, and everyone he had all these followers that would start following Jesus. Then he gets captured by the Roman emperors, who's the Grand Inquisitor. Like this man from the Roman side of leaders captures Jesus, puts him in jail, and he goes and talks to Jesus at the gate, like in front of like the bars. And he's like, and basically what he tells Jesus is like, I get that what you think you're doing is for the right, but people like these normal people that are in the city, like essentially, they if you give them free will, they won't know what to do with themselves. They need the organization of this emperor and this Roman Empire. They need that humans like structure. We need to know where we're going. Like if you give them free will and you say be free, do whatever you want, like go against the government, like people are gonna go out. And what he says, the Grand Inquisitor says he used to be at free will, and he realized it was a dark place where there's like, bro, I feel like this will explain it to you. So he tells Jesus like, even though people think that's what they want, it's not for the better. Like they don't actually want that in their life. The Grand Inquisitor tells Jesus that humanity cannot handle true freedom He argues that people want security, they want miracles, they want authority, not the burden of choosing good in their own. That's the thing. So like Jesus says, you can. Okay, I'll keep reading it. By giving humans freedom, Jesus made them unhappy. The church, the Inquisitor claims, corrected this by taking freedom away in exchange for order and comfort. So the core message is that you overestimated mankind. We fixed the Grand Inquisitor. They fixed your mistake. He ends up letting Jesus go, and Jesus doesn't continue preaching and making miracles. So like maybe like what Teta's situation is that she was only doing it to protect the family because there were other forces that were like too much for us family, like us kids to be able to handle, and Teta did it for us.
So she would poison us to have control?
Not directly. Like there needs to be a better reason. Like there needs
For
to be a
the-
better step. There's another step between.
Exactly, between explaining this mindset and why she poisoned us. Is that weird?
Yeah, but like being maybe like just like the Grand Inquisitor, like being on the good side was too much for us to handle. Like it was too much responsibility, and we didn't want that. This might be a stretch. It's tough.
But I could understand why she would maybe like to. Could we justify as the poison to make us more obedient? Kind of like. Are you familiar with Order 66? The Jedi shit? So, the third Jedi, Palpatine goes, execute Order 66.
Okay.
All the clones that he manufactured at birth had a chip implanted in their brain that could be activated. So they were poisoned at birth and only activated to make them like, in this scenario, it's to obey one certain order. Order 66 is you kill all the Jedis, all the good. And that's how the Sith, the bad guys take over. The fucking order goes out because the big bad guy was the mastermind of all that, man. That was basically to make genre.
Yeah, but why is that bad guy a bad guy? Like, why is Darth Vader Darth Vader? He's a bad guy, but like you kind of like.
Actually,
Darth Vader's perfect.
his story's insane. It's
Just copy something like that.
But you're familiar with it. So he basically joined the dark side because he was promised by Palpatine, which is the original bad guy, that through the dark side of the power, he would be able to resurrect. He had visions. He was so powerful, he could have visions of his wife dying.
Oh,
Dang,
yeah,
I ch-
he wants to resurrect us.
He loved his wife so much. So this makes you empathize for him. And the only solution that was offered to him from his mentor, which was portrayed as a good guy, a good senator,
Maybe it's Teta trying to like get judo back.
some shit like where
That could be
some really good, has to be really good story.
Can you type in like a quick summary on the fucking what you just said?
Yeah, yeah,
Star
no stress.
Wars?
Actually,
As like a concept there.
let me just copy paste all of that ChatGPT really quickly and then
It's
wait, let me.
it's Anakin, right? He's the one that turns evil.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't know if ChatGPT is up to date. I'm not sure it's up to date, but fuck, let's just run on here. So, we want data to be understood. Come right in the plot, kind of like Darth Vader, where he is promised tremendous power to be able to resurrect his wife and thus save her from death at childbirth, which makes you empathize tremendously for him, thus the evil being justified. So, Data poisoned, causing them amnesia. What would be a
She
reason
becomes evil trying to do
that
good.
justify her actions, making us see the good and the reason in her, empathize, and kind of root for her? Okay.
Choose to accept grief. Yeah, but I feel like all of this storyline here that we're talking about still ends up portraying Tita as like she eventually turned into a bad guy.
Ça dépend. Attends. This is a very strong question. You're thinking about it the right way. No, because it's forgiving because we understand why he became what he became. The key rule you're touching is the audience will empathize with evil if the evil is done to prevent something worse. So Teta's actions, poisoning, amnesia must be framed as protective, not punitive, temporary, not sadistic, and necessary, not impulsive. Below are three narrative justifications that work cinematically, psychologically, and morally. You can use one or combine elements. Core justification, the strongest one would propose is amnesia as protection, not control. Truth. The cousins were exposed to something, knowledge, memory, or truth that would destroy them if fully retained. Teta poisons them not to erase who they are, but to block specific memories, delayed psychological collapse, buy time until they're ready. But we still have to figure out what's that memory or that pain she's trying to give us amnesia from.
I like that first one you said.
You don't erase the control, but you erase them. You erase to stop them from dying from it.
So here's this other thing.
What memory? The memory. Here's a far stretch. The memory could be that la réunion familiale ends, and we all get so sad. We all go back home, and we get so sad that we. But no, that wouldn't make sense. That's a stretch, because it gives us the why. So she's trying to like erase our memory from something, but we still have to figure out what that something is. What that painful.
We could record some more once we come back too, if we wanted to do like.
We could record something
prelude.
Exactly something that happened prior to that.
We just have to even it's gonna be confusing for us because we're recording.
But
it
you
after
just
what
but
happened,
you just explain it when you come to understand why Teta did that shit.
Bro, so this like it's like if you wanted to twist the Anakin like the Darth Vader concept to any general movie, it says all you need is like 3 layers.
What's up?
The first layer is the villain's actions surface, so they do terrible things. We saw that.
Poisoning.
We're done
right?
with layer 1. Layer 2, the villain's logic, the midpoint reveal. Their actions are internally rational.
But that's
They're solving
huge.
a problem.
We haven't solved that yet. I only give you one shitty thing,
They're
which is
solving a problem the good world refuses to solve. Something the good side wouldn't want to solve. And then the third one, finally, the logic comes from a deep human pain the audience recognizes. Empathy comes with the viewers realize. Empathy comes when the viewer realizes, if I had that wound, I might have made the same choice. So if they were in Teta's shoes, the viewer would have done the same thing. So like Teta had to do something to the cousins. That's why like whenever you said it buys time until the kids' cousins were ready, maybe they grew up. Like I like that's a reason why Teta would have like it would make the viewer side with Teta. It's like, oh, because the cousins were really young. She had to do it while they grew up. Because maybe at our age, we could actually comprehend something that maybe happened, a terrible thing that happened in the past, and that Teta like. I gotta keep fleshing that one out.
So.
It could be the loss of like I mean, I don't know how deep we want to make this. Like,
Because we could make this. I know where you're going with this. We could do that, but that's like you can't make a movie about this and it'd be goofy. But we
Yeah.
could. But like
well, not goofy, but like I want anybody in the family to be able to watch it and not just be like, I don't know. Like,
you're thinking what I'm thinking. You thinking what I'm thinking?
maybe. But like my thing was like I was trying to like think about bringing in concept about like Judo did passing away and Teta's like doing.
I didn't
things
have
to save
this.
him.
I didn't have this passing away. I didn't have this person in mind. What if Teta knew? That's crazy. You can stop me right there.
Teta knew what?
That you're not following me?
No. Oh.
Right. Is it we're not tapping into that, right?
Pierre?
Yeah, pretty much. What if Teta knew she was trying to like no way.
Well, because Sam and Marina too.
No way. No, forget about that. I completely forgot about that. Get no way.
But even what I was thinking about is too deep too. Like I think any deep stuff isn't really where we're trying to go with this.
We just don't know enough.
Anything with Judo did passing away or trying to say like even that's too much. Like I
It
don't
has to
know.
be like one of fucking
Because at one
us.
point I was like, Teta had to like she wanted to get the whole family together because she felt that she was running out of time. But even that's too deep. I don't want to like
What portray that?
portray that Teta's like running out of time. Like even that.
What if it? We could play on like maybe us like I don't know if that's
Or maybe this is. Yeah, I think any of that stuff. Like I'm thinking, like maybe this is where Judo Dib wanted. I mean, she always says Judo Dib like he used to put a bunch of sticks together. You know, like one stick by itself, she can break it all day. But if you have a group of sticks together, it won't
part to
break.
break.
We should try to record actually a scene with someone doing that. Ooh,
Exactly.
hold on,
That'd be
I'm gonna
fire.
throw that in
What?
there,
Throw
and
that
actually-
in there so we
I
can
don't
make
know,
it
make
work.
it obvious. I just want to see people recognize that that's what the person. I think it's good.
I feel like how can we make it about Teta trying to keep us together? Teta, Jido Deep's greatest wish from what Teta was like he would be so happy if he saw us together. What if something Teta was trying to by poisoning us, he's trying to like prevent? I don't know. That could be. Right. Okay. Fucking grab a piece of fucking Feastables right now.
Bro, I did think about something.
What up?
We could use, like, imagine if we like had a scene. Give me some chocolate.
Yo,
Bro, I
this,
got some other chocolates there too. You can have.
I've been wanting to eat those
Bro, have you
forever.
tried this? Tell me you tried this.
No, I haven't tried those.
Bro,
Okay,
eat that.
we're gonna do a taste test, ladies and gentlemen. We have Feastables here, and we have this shit right here.
Not even close.
Are you serious?
Have you? No way.
Because apparently this is not even a close. Feastables here, and this chocolate here. Let's see which one I like more. So this is Girondelli chocolate. All right, I'm gonna just take a bite out of this chocolate. Wow, that's fucking good.
Bro, you're telling me.
Fuck. Very good. Now let's try the Feastables. All right. Let's try Feastables by Mr. Beast. So good.
Bro, you're gonna tell me that's better than fucking.
Only reason why I like it more
You're,
is because it's peanut butter, bro. But the other one is like really, really
butter.
close. I love Reese's, and this is like,
Can you try these?
yeah, you need to try this. Take 3, bro. Take this.
That was so Reese's Pieces.
That's basically what it is, yeah.
That's good. Bro, I thought about something.
What?
What's this? What if we use one of the moms to act as Tay-Tat in the past with a story, and whenever we edit it to YouTube, it'll be like black and white that scene, so to like tell the viewers this is
You
what happened in
understand.
history. Like maybe Alexa kind of looks like. I think Raymond might look like.
Raymond, would be far easier to work with than Alexia, I feel like, for that. Even though Alexia would be the perfect cast. Dude, Alexia would easily portray Raymond, but
During a scene like that, we could like quickly justify
you give
what happened in Tay-Tat's past.
exactly, you give one shot, you minimalize Tantrimonda's fucking scene, like talking, but yeah, you get one scene from the past.
You could have her with like, not Khabagi, he's in the movie.
Daniel,
My dad is in it, yeah.
yeah, he's
I
in
think
it.
Romeo is in it.
Romeo is not in the movie.
Like when we're on the deck by the
Daniel's
you see
there.
everybody. You see a lot of people right there.
Yeah, facts. That's one of the movies where you see
Can't be
most
playing
people.
those people is like,
You even see Melanie. This is how extensive this shit is. See everyone. You see. Right, huh?
chocolates are hitting. Landing, bro.
Come on, we need to fucking get that. We can't just not get that because we're not gonna get that thread again.
This is pretty good progress. I like where this is going.
But we still need to like finish on like some une page au complet, bro. Of like, because we can't just abandon that thread right now.
Apply this. I think I asked.
Dude, put your ChatGPT link up there too, so you could just easily get back to it.
Share.
No, share and get back to it. Get back into the session for next writing session. I feel like it's really good. It's like in 6 months and we're already writing, bro. It beats doing everything in one night.
I kind of want to I want to instill or like try to.
This is
I
still
want to cast the Grand Inquisitor thing I was talking about with Jesus. Like
that's what these writing
Because
sessions are for.
our
Like
family is super Christian, so if we could like without expressingly saying it, I'd like to capture some sort of like religious background to it. Again, I don't want to like expressively say.
But yo, you might have to re-explain the whole thing, but is religion diminished through that? Or no, is it not diminished?
Kind of, yeah.
But how again? How again? Never mind. Now that I think about it, religion is what prevents the man from thinking. So religion attains power.
Actually, no. The Grand Inquisitor creates the church because it gives people a direction, comfortable enclosure. There's directions. There's here. I have it right here.
What if we make that's crazy what I'm about to say. What if we make Teta that church? What if we make Teta take the hard decisions for us?
she made the hard decisions for us.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And she decides to block this from our memory because it would cause us too much pain. She took that decision for us. That might be a stretch. They're
Yeah,
not
for
even.
sure. There's
that-
something that happened in the past that we don't have.
We don't
haven't-
know.
We
We don't-
haven't yet showed it in the movies, but there's something that happened in the past.
Yeah, we agree with that. Or I was gonna say it could be something in the future that hasn't happened yet, but no, it's more easy to the past.
Let me just talk to ChatGPT for 2 seconds because I want to ask it
Vas-y, bro, 100%.
other than.
I like to start with a call being into the new era where we introduce more depth to plot and introduce characters. Can I open your ChatGPT session? Yeah, I think so. Best. No, fuck.
Shit. Damn, you're moving this page like crazy.
Uh-huh.
You're moving this page like crazy. What'd you do? Just paste a bunch of stuff?
I pasted well, I just put what you said and made it like more bulky, and then I pasted a setup. Like whenever we're gonna start writing, when we're gonna have figured the whole structure of the movie. That's gonna be the funnest part is writing whatever says what. We're gonna be able to bounce, like reenact that, but we're not there yet. We need a way stronger plot before we can start. And you know what's gonna be fun with this? Since we have the chalet and like the outlay of it, we have that insider information, we can start actually like, this scene's gonna be here, this scene's gonna be in the pickle bar. We don't have to have that,
We'll
but
make it pretty close.
we could, dude. If we're
I mean,
six,
the more we plan it out, the more we can get accomplished.
dude, je te le promets,
don't, we're just gonna
je te le
fucking-
promets that's how it works in terms of having better shit. So since we're 6 months on avance, might as well, bro. It'd be super funny. We could designate times and shit. Okay. See, that was like freedom rule, and it ended up. That's a-
Damn, this get really deep quick. Damn.
Fire it up.
Damn.
I don't like the direction GPT's taking with this. Maybe it's me that's not understanding it. Potentially immune cousins seems to fuck ChatGPT up. Not all cousins are affected equally by what the hell? Fuck that, bro. Yo, what if forget? Not all cousins being affected the same.
Isolationism. Loneliness. This is a good one because these would be easy to film. Showing Teta like lonely because of like what she has to do for the family. Bro, this is annoying as fuck. I just want this to be like normal text. Fuck, bitch. I'm telling you to fucking have done this.
Why is amnesia necessary? Retain. 2000 this is outcome before amnesia is not a benefit to contain measures. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take all this and summarize it. I need to understand all this.
Maybe Raimi does get captured and everybody is actually on the dark side for once.
And we just rely on the new characters to completely.
No, like everyone's on the dark side, but like, yeah, how do you make that not the end? Yeah, I feel like you don't have like a mission to get there.
You'd have to make one of us like resist, fight it back.
There's a lot of shit you could do with this thing, man.
There's a few things. I'm gonna summarize everything right now. Sam and Corey speaking to us, trying to justify and
So we can use Sam and Corey to kind of like explain what happened with Tata's story, but like you guys need to understand, like, because we got captured finally. Like, maybe Raimi is the ultimate guy who needs to be explained this because he's like has a lot of power. So let's say Raimi does in fact get captured. He's taken back to home base. And that's where Corey and Sam, we can use Corey and Sam to develop the story because they'll explain to Raimi why they've been pursuing so hard, why Raimi should join the dark side, why the dark side isn't what it's not cut out. It's not what it's cut out to be. Don't knock it till you try it.
have a conversation where
And like
that script writing,
dialogue, yeah, dialogue.
that dialogue is gonna be the most fun shit. We need to bounce this shit off each other. But you're gonna have to give me a rundown of like, I really want to be able to write the script. But anyways, we'll get there. When we get there, we get there. But yeah, definitely maybe write that idea down. That Corey and Sam end up clearing that part. We understand that side of the story through their conversation with Raimi.
Exactly. And maybe they're like while they're explaining the story, we can have a scene of like Ramonda with somebody in black and white.
As they're narrating, you put
As
some
they're
B,
narrating, that's, like,
put some
playing in the
B-roll
background,
of,
just to give the viewer something to look at.
and Teta's not talking. It's a mute scene with their
That's the best.
narration. So the way you edit it is
Yeah,
you
can put those two.
record their scene as a whole, and at one point while they're scene, you just put Teta's like scripted actions, or you get what I'm saying? We'll have to figure that out as we're writing this shit. But this
And
could be an idea.
It can either be Teta like actually acting, or we can make it like a Ramonda.
No, you make
explain
that-
it. It's like it's Teta like 50 years ago.
And then like at the very end, you put like a zoom on like Raimonda's eyes and Teta's eye, and then they become Teta's eyes to.
That'd be pretty. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, actually write that zoom on Raimonda's eye. So you get the same frame, per se, right? You make Raimonda sit down, you put the camera here, and you do the same thing with Teta, and at a certain point, you just crossfade both, and that'd be pretty sweet. And like, bro, by the way you were shooting War of the Worlds 3, you're definitely gonna be able to execute that easily.
definitely see there.
So
We could.
Use
So
one-
if we need. Now, I'm not saying we have to do the scene, but that's a good way to like try to explain quickly to the viewer without spending too much time and not having too many characters. Because we're going to be trying to actually enjoy the family at the same time.
I thought at the end of the scene zooms into Raimonda's eyes,
And zooms back out with
to Tita's eyes as well. So right,
So the
easy.
viewer's like, oh, that was
It's an
fucking
easy
Tita.
transition. It doesn't take like it's same
Yeah,
frame.
and Tita
Anyways,
doesn't have to do any. I don't want to have to do any like acting with Tita. She's not gonna.
you make her easy as possible, bro. Anyways, the fuck were you saying about enjoying la reunion familial?
Oh, like we.
I'm not worried about fitting like. We just have to think, bro. You think like
We just gotta make. We gotta cut to the chase and make some simple scenes here. I think like.
yeah,
cut
exactly.
the
It's
film
gotta
down
be.
to, what 10 minutes you said?
You make that movie an 8 to 12 minute tops movie, and like
I probably didn't have to. I didn't have much more than that though. It was like we recorded probably like 12 minutes of movie. So I had-
you might want to write a script, but c'est pas vrai that they're gonna fucking learn the script. You just give them we can write it in depth for me and you.
True, yeah.
But then
I
you
don't
have
think you're
you,
right. Exact.
you have to have like a 3 version summary of that where you just say like, yo, Corey, you say this, you say, because I don't know if they're gonna be like down to read all this shit. Like.
Well, me and you could do some of those harder scenes, and if you and I want to focus on getting it right.
Yeah, I'd be willing to do that for
Me
sure.
and you have like we understand it in depth what's going on. Yeah, it could be like, but you're not in this fucking film yet. I have to like find a way to introduce you in a way that
I'm not worried about that. You don't even have to think
you
about
gotta
that
be
until
like one
it
of Tita's prophets or something. Like
yeah, you get like,
like-
Tita's conciliary.
like just one explanation. It's like Ryan's like fucking there. Like you just it doesn't have to be like you don't have to build your character over time.
Just like one, I can understand that. Like, I'm sure as we progress, we'll
Oh
find.
wait, no, but you are in the movie. You're a bad guy.
I am in the movie. That's
You're a
right.
bad guy. Now you don't have any backstory to you.
Exact.
But that means you could easily be the one that's like explaining it to them. You would have to be chosen out of all the cousins for a reason by Tita or by Corey and Sam to be like Ryan here is going to explain because he was there at the time of the whatever happened with Tita, and you could explain what happened in the scene.
The most innocent cousin turned evil, bro. The most
Yeah, that could work.
the most loving cousin turned just pure evil. Just like I'm just
Yeah, no, I mean
spin some bars. I'll just spin some random shit. Huh?
What does that look like? I think if like yeah, you're right. The dialogue in this has got to be next level. To like for us to just isolate a scene with us explaining something, the dialogue is going to have to be clean and very like understand. And you got to remember, like you're talking to audiences like Raimonda and Alexia who like don't have no back story. Some of them won't speak thorough English. Like if you have it like something that fucking
You can make a pretty thorough scene, pretty experiment in like say 7, 8 lines, but even that's a lot. If they're not Corey or Sam or Marina, which have a fucking fluid understanding of.
I don't think Marina. I'm not counting on her to do big scenes.
Well, but
Not because she's not a good actor, but
this is because they don't know us to
that's a
feel.
Kana, it's
That's how Kana is.
She's not. So I think she could act out a good scene, but she's like, all right, hurry up, like this film it. All right,
It's not that serious, no blue, dude.
I mean, Sam would take it seriously. You would take it seriously. I would take it seriously.
Seriously.
Corey,
But I would still have a good time with it,
Corey would take it serious for a little bit.
for sure. But bro, I'm not trying to have like people be like, yo, like start over. Like you do it in 2, 3 takes and
But
just make him
bro,
understand.
But not even 3, bro.
you have them like smoke a J one night and we explain them how much work went into that and they'll understand for sure, dude. I made a recap of everything that's been done in this writing session, which is, bro, c'est lit, là? For session number 1, we got a lot done. And next time we come through, we could just read the summary and everything's gonna come back.
Did you get fried or no?
Yeah, I'll fuck up some fries, but I'm pretty fucking hungry. It's up to you, though. You know how to ration properly, though.
exactly what I want to see. There's no way to verify something. Yeah, because you know why I bring this up, bro, is because I think it was my mom that said something. She's like, because I was like, did you guys show Tic Tac? We think it's so funny. My parents were trying to. I think my mom the whole time. Let me know you're listening.
No, wait. I just want to answer Kira, and then I'll be right with you.
Bro, I gotta tell you,
What's up?
I'm gonna give you some context to why I'm thinking the way I am.
Just 1 second. It's his humor. We start with chats. Soy Vasco, yes, or I can join. Yeah, what's up? Okay, but give me context.
So picture this. Whenever I first released this little short movie, this short film,
Yeah.
I had asked like my mom and him on that to like explain to Tita what's going on because like Tita was watching it with us, but it had to be like translated to like Arabic. And so get this, my mom's trying to explain that movie to Tita in words, and the way it comes out is that Tita's like an ultimate bad guy.
Yeah, you told me that.
And I was like, fuck, I didn't really think about that, but like
That's
for
fire.
sure it looks like that.
Yeah, it does 100%, bro. You know what?
Tita's like,
You know what really makes it look like that is that scene with Corey when he's wearing the hood and Tita's like.
No, it's the fact that she poisoned.
Yeah, also.
And we're using the word poison.
Yeah, you did. You already.
Poison the family. I think that's what makes it seem bad.
But that I'm telling you.
Tita was like, I didn't want to poison the family.
That's hilarious. Titas must have been shocked. Bro, how long you think we've been like doing this writer session for? How long you think it's been?
45 minutes.
It's been an hour and 10 minutes right now, counting. I'm going to end the session. It is January 13th, and this is our first writer session at Fatty's place in Montreal for War of the Worlds 4. Goodbye. This is X-Ray and Fatty signing out.